places is Timnah near Lehi. The golden text for this lesson is, the Lord is my strength and song, and is become my salvation. And that's Psalms 118 and 14. Again, the golden text comes from Psalms 118 and 14. It said, the Lord is my strength and song, and has become my salvation. We all should be able to relate to that the Lord is our strength.
Amen.
Watch this, and song. Don't you know he give you a new song? Yeah. He give us a new song. And watch it, and it said, and he has become my salvation. That's a good thing.
Amen.
So we're going to quit picking on Brother Doug. Although all the people out there probably like Brother Doug when he gives his recap. Because he does a real good, excellent job, and he's real thorough with it, which lets me know that he's paying attention and he's studying his word. Amen?
Amen.
But we're going to see what Reverend Jones got to say today. We got Deacon Reed. Come on. Come on, Chairman Reed. Oh, you said last week? I'm sorry.
We were talking about Gideon. They said Gideon had got a bunch of men together, which was like 32,000.
Yeah.
And then the Lord had told him he didn't need that many. He was going to cut it down to 10,000. You know, and the other ones really wasn't faithful. They were fearless. Then after they got to 10,000, they ended up getting down to 300.
Yes, sir.
And then they went to battle, you know, it was showing. And something we didn't talk about last week, too, is how when they went down to the brook to drink, you know, and what was the significance of them going down to the brook to drink. But then, you know, he had got them and he had divided, turned it up into 3 different groups of 100 apiece. And when they were going in attack the enemy, and they took their trumpets, their lamp, yeah. And so and then, you know, when they lit them, and they attacked them at dark time, and when at dark, you know, you'd be so confused, so it seemed like when they attacked them, they all blew their trumpets, and they all began, they broke their lamps and stuff, just made a big old shout, and the enemy ended up killing himself.
Yeah.
You know, and they didn't even have to go into the camp to kill the enemy. So the enemy ended up killing himself, so that let you know the Lord would provide.
Yeah.
You know, so even when they had all these thousands of troops,
Yeah.
you know, in camp, 300 men didn't even have to go into the camp and end up winning the battle because they started fighting against each other.
Yeah.
Amen.
So did you want to tell us about the significance about the men that drank from it?
No, I want to know more about it.
Say you wanted to know more about it.
Okay. We went down to drink the pool. Those that raised their hands up to their mouth were the ones that he kept. Okay? The reason why he kept them because they were alert.
They were alert to their surroundings.
Alert to this round.
Yeah, so you know, it took, like, when I had got out of it, she said dog, but it was like lion.
Yeah, like animals.
And they, while some drink, the other one watch. And when they got done drinking, then the other one drink, while the other one watch. So somebody was always on guard at all times. That's my son.
All right, man. Drop the mic on that one. Hey, he did a good job. He did a good job.
He got just use weapons of mass destruction. All right?
So we got to fix one.
So what did we get out of last week's lesson? Can anybody tell me what we got out of last week's lesson?
What we got last year, let's do that.
I don't understand why he keep on just doing what he want to do up here. You know, he done had plenty of people. He done had plenty of people sit down to his office for talking out terms. All right, come on. We come to you.
What I got out of it is if God tell you to do something, do it. No matter how it looks to you, to him, you're still gonna come out of it.
All right. So it said, whatever the Lord tells you to do, be like Nike. Just do it. All right, Reverend John.
To add on to what she indicated, you know, what the Lord tells you to do. The Lord tells you to do something, he's preparing you for it, so you're able to do it. And with God, a little goes a long way. All you need is a little bit.
Okay.
And as you, Reverend Jones said too, really, he was just taking them through a formation because the battle was already won.
Already won.
So they left.
All right. Anybody else?
Good.
What I got out of it is,
Hush. Brother's trying to say something.
My thing is obey. You listen to the Lord and obey what He says. Things will work out right.
Amen.
And that's the whole thing, like she said. And everybody's right, but here's the thing. Like Sister Reeves said, what God tells you to do, do. A little bit go a long way. And it all has to do with your obedience. And here's the thing. They didn't have to fight. All they had to do was go. They had to be obedient and willing to go to the battle. You know, and that's the problem. Sometimes, because watch this, he tells us that the battle is not ours. It's the Lord's. But we have to be willing to try to put up a fight, but if he say he don't fight for us, then why not go? We understand that we fighting a fixed fight anyway. We done already won the fight. All we gotta do is show up to the fight. But we won't even show up. We come up with 100 reasons why we can't do something. I don't know why church, especially black church, they got to have a meeting about the meeting, about the meeting, about the meeting, about the meeting, about the meeting to do what the Lord told us to do 10 years ago, still meeting about it. When we don't go. You know, and watch this, we have been commanded to go. And it said that the ground is right for us to go. And yet we still don't go and tell our story. So we in direct violation. And the first thing we say as good church folk is the Lord is good all the time, and all the time the Lord is good.
But like Sister Cornette said, you know, obedience was the key. Then there would have been this perplexed situation had they been obedient to God's word.
And you find this all in Judges, the rise and falling and the rise and falling, because they be delivered and they be obedient for a little while, and guess what? Once the Lord then blessed them, they turn right back to do. You know how we do. Yeah. Like that. Anybody else before we get into this lesson? Yay, nay, maybe? All right, so we go through scripture. It says, then the Philistines went up and pitched in Judah and spread themselves in Lehi. And the men of Judah said, why are you come up against us? And they answered, to bind Samson are we come up, to do him as he hath done to us. So again, you start out in verses 9 talking about the Philistines went up and pitched in Judah. So they went from where they was, and then they pitched in Judah where the Israelites was. And he said they spread themselves in Lehi, where they was gathered at and where they were. So what made them go looking for Samson? Because that's what they was looking for. They was looking for Samson.
Samson had perfect.
He catch on real quick, though. bro.
Well, Samson was gone. Samson was gone. So the father thought he didn't want it anymore. That's what his life told him.
Well, why was he not fooling with it? I'm just trying to see if y'all did all y'all reading that y'all supposed to do. Come on, Sister Kelly.
They created the problem because at the wedding, he told them a riddle. He told them that if they could figure out the riddle, that he would give them 30 sheets and a 30 change of clothes. And he told them the riddle. They said, okay, come with it. He told them the riddle. And they couldn't figure it out. And they went to his wife and corrected her. They told her to get an answer from him and tell them the answer that she did do that they was going to kill her and her father. And so that's what happened, and he knew that they, on the seventh day, they come for sun down, they came and told him the answer to the riddle, and he knew that they had gotten the answer from his wife. And, and so it angered him. So what he did was, he went down to the Philistines and, slew like a bunch of people, and took their stuff and gave him.
So that's why he had abandoned the one line, because he gave up the river. But then he come back. And what had happened?
But was it going to be a problem when he decided he like the palace for long, right?
The
The
Philistine.
Philistine long. Then that was when we created a big problem like that.
Yeah, that was.
But that didn't mix.
No, it wasn't no big.
Well, Samson was always selfish anyway. Samson always did things contrary to God.
So he find out that Samson was
Hard-headed.
self-centered. And he was somewhat as like a poet. Yeah.
God set it up that way. God gave Samson eyes for the lady because God wanted to deal with the Philistines anyway because they was over the Israelites. And so God did set it up that way.
Yeah. And again, they had fallen. Gideon gets the territory and stuff back, and they do good for 40 years or so, and now they backsliding off. So guess what? God got to bring up another judge to deliver his people from the enemy.
Amen.
And in doing so, he used Samson. And so again, and like he said, so after the man gave, or the father gave his first wife away to his best man, he turned around, well, I got a daughter,
Yeah.
you can have her. She looked better than her, and she younger. Now, he set it up real good. But come to find out, Philistines picking you. They killed his wife and her father. So, after Samson burnt up all the fields and all that other stuff, he went on home. Yeah, he said, I'm going home. I ain't got no more to do. So I did all. So now they looking for him. But he wasn't hiding. They knew where it was. But they come rolling, they looking for him. And that's when he came up to his people, and they had this. Where's Samson? And watch this, they gonna switch it around. We gonna do to him what he did to us. Now watch this, then it says, then 3,000 men of Judah went to the top of the rock, Adon, and said to Samson, knowest thou not that the Philistines are rulers over us? What is this that thou hast done unto us? And he said unto them, as they did unto me, so have I done unto them. In other words, he said, they started. I just finished. I wasn't fooling with them. They was fooling with me. Yeah, I just told them what's slick right. And they got mad because they couldn't figure it out. They were gone. But notice how many people that his people took with them. They took 3,000 for one man. So what does that say about his own people? They knew that Samson was a bad boy. If they took 3,000 to come get him, they knew he to deliver your baddest man unto the enemy. Instead of siding with that bad man and be free. Which let me think that some people like being in bondage. Some people are comfortable in bondage simply because they don't want to do what's needed to be out of bondage. Some people won't ask the Lord to take something away from them because they know they ain't ready to give it up.
Some people like people smoke.
If I like drinking and I like getting high, guess what? I ain't gonna say, Lord, take that taste out of my mouth. Because he just might do it. No. Because I didn't ask him for it. They say the Lord listens to our cry. And then he reacts on what we requested. So now 3,000 men go to get one. Talking about you done created all this mess. You know they rulers over us. Why you go out there fooling with these folks? And Samson said, I ain't did nothing to them but what they done did unto me. Anybody got any questions before we keep on? And then he said, and they said unto him, we are come down to bind thee, that we may deliver thee into the hand of the Philistines. So we come down here to bind you, we're going to give you over to them. And Samson said unto them, swear to me that you will not fall upon me yourself. So he said, I'm going to let you take me just where you ain't going to kill me. Because watch this, Samson didn't want to have to fight his own people.
That's right.
He didn't want to have to kill his own people. He said, I'm going to go. I'll let you bind, but just say y'all ain't going to try to hurt me. Because if you try to hurt me, guess what? I'm going to defend myself. It's going to be some trouble up in here. They knew it was going to be some trouble. That's why they took 3,000 men. But he said, I'm going to go. I ain't going to present you no smoke. I'm going to do exactly. You have something to say? Yeah, no? Oh, no. So watch this. It said, they spake unto him saying, no. They said, I ain't going to kill you, but we will bind thee fast. We hurry up bind thee, and deliver thee into their hand. But surely we will not kill thee. And watch this. And they said, they bound him with 2 new cords and brought him up from the rock.
I got a question there. The cord, I was trying to figure out what it made out of. Or was it, didn't give no answer to what they were really made out of?
The cords are something like a real thick type rope, but they said it was new. Being that it was new, it'd be like leather, so it's hard to bring out of it. Now, if it was an old cord, then guess what? It would have been old and dry and brittle, and you could have busted out it real fast. But being that they were new cords, that means they was fresh and they was green, and it would have been hard for him to get out of the cord. Now also, you have to understand how Samson had positioned himself. Because he was down there in that rock, which was like a cave, the mouth of a cave. So he had positioned himself to fight. He knew they was coming for him. And he positioned himself so he could see them when they came. But see, they threw a monkey wrench in the program because they sent his own people to come get him. So he said, yeah, I'll go out there.
So by him sending his own people, he knew that they had a better chance to him coming willingly than if they were to come themselves.
Well, his own people did that because they were scared of the Philistines. And they thought the Philistines was going to, kill everybody in order to try to get the South. So what that tell you about your own people sometimes? Sometimes your own people turn you in. Regardless if you was right or wrong. Guess what? Just to save yourself.
Yeah, because they feel that they can't one life, then thousands otherwise.
Thousands of them still be saved, but yet they will still be in bondage. So again, you gonna kill your best man.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah. I mean, so, and you know he was set up for the fight. He was ready. He waiting on him. He's sitting down waiting on him to come. You know, so. So verse 14 said that when he came unto Lehi, the Philistines shouted against him. And the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him, and the cords that were upon his arm became as flax that was burnt with fire, and his bands loosed from off his feet. Now when they saw him bound up and they brought him up here, they thought they won. Oh, they done made it easy for him. But I think they went to shout too early. What y'all think?
Amen.
Yeah, I think they shout was premeditated. I mean, you know, it was early, premature. Someone like the devil shout when Jesus was on that cross. Yeah, he didn't know nothing about that. Yeah, but it takes Samson 3 days. Because it said, watch this, when they began to shout, it said the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him. And while in the cords, they went withered up like flax in the fire, like weed in the fire. And he just, hands loose from off his hand. Watch this. And he found a new jawbone of an ass and put forth his hand and took it and slew 1,000 men therewith. He went to work. So they had new cords, and now we got a new jawbone. Why was it significant that the jawbone was new? Yeah, if it had been old, it had been sun dried out in the desert, it would have been easier for it to break when he went to work. You know, because something like the raggedy switches Jones came out and when he was preaching. Those switches wasn't going to work, was it? Those switches was going to break.
Let me go get that switch too, like
You wasn't going to do nothing with that switch. I don't even think you whooped nobody. So, anyway, no, you ain't going to tell me that with it. My skin tougher than the switch. So he got the new jawbone, so he go to work. And said, watch this, he went to work. So he slew 1,000 men therewith. He said, and Samson said, with the jawbone of an ass, heaps upon heaps. Now he's spitting rhymes. He said, heaps upon heaps. With the jaw of an ass have I slain 1,000 men. I talking slick to him. Yeah. You know, it said, and it came to pass when he had made an end of speaking, that he cast away the jawbone out of his hand, and he called that place Ramathah Lehi. So now he got the whooping. Then he threw the jawbone down, and he renamed the place Ramathah Lehi. Anybody know what that means? Huh? Y'all know what? Yeah, Ramathah Lehi. Jawbone Hill. Yeah. So now I'm talking something in the name of Jawbone Hill. Yeah. And watch this. And he was sore at thirst, and called on the Lord and said, Thou hast given this great deliverance into the hand of thy servant, and now shall I die for thirst, and fall into the hand of the uncircumcised. So right after he been through the job all night, tired and he thirsty and he wore out, and he said he fit to die of thirst. And what did he do? Who did he call on? But what did he do when he called on? He gave him praise first. See, we need to know that we can call on God anytime we have a need. And number two, we need to recognize who it was that gave us the victory in the first place. Sometimes we get confused and we think it's us that gave ourselves the victory, and all the time it's been God who's given us the victory.
When they were calling on it too, the reason was because the lesson said it wasn't no stream or river or close by for him to get for.
Yeah, it was just out there in the desert. Well, wasn't no brook, no nothing. That's why I said I'm finna die of thirst. You done gave me the strength to whoop all these people. Now I'm gonna die out here of thirst because I'm thirsty. He said, but God clave an hollow place that was in the jar. And there came water down. And when he had drunk, his spirit came again, and he revived. Wherefore he called the name thereof En-Hakkore, which is in Lehi until this day. So watch this. After he praised God and prayed unto him and asked for help and something to drink, guess what happened? The Lord presents a hole in the ground and water comes out. But no water nowhere in sight. Only thing on that ground was that jawbone. Look, now here come water. I'm about to holler where you do the job.
The Lord said he will meet our needs in time when we need it.
Yeah.
So no matter what we need, he said our physical or spiritual needs will be met. So at that time we needed water, so we needed that.
He wasn't out there alone.
No, he wasn't.
Out there alone.
He wasn't out there alone.
He didn't do it by himself.
Yeah, he knew he wasn't there. He knew it was God that had delivered all the people into his hand. And he said, if God would do this for me, I know he'd give me some water. See, and we make things in this walk with God harder than it really should be. Because even Samson had enough sense to ask his father for what he needed. If he needed strength to slew the Philistine, guess what? He asked his father for strength. If he needed water in the midst of the desert, guess what he did? He asked his father for some water. But we go through hell and high water and won't open our mouths and ask our father for nothing.
But was that not the way Samson was raised? He was raised up to admonish the Lord. Is that not true? Did not the angel go through his mom?
Yeah. I mean, he was raised to be a Nazarene, he was all about the Lord, right? But even then he had a shortcoming.
But he was anointed prior to.
Yeah, but didn't Grandma take us to church?
Yeah.
Then we see Grandma moaning and groaning and all our needs praying for us and asking for what they had need of.
But we all seen some sort of good rock. So yeah, he was human.
But my question is, why is it so hard for us to believe that our Heavenly Father will meet our needs? Why is it so hard for us to trust in God? If he tells us in the Bible that we being parents, some of us ain't good parents, But if we got enough sense to give our children good gifts when they're little, how much more than our Father in heaven have more sense than us? So now, if we got enough, you got something to say?
Now, when 3,000 people went down there,
Mm-hmm.
what did they go down there with? These shooters?
No, they went down there with conversation. They want
But what happened to the 2,000? They ran, they turned around, they see them whooping their brothers, they took off.
Oh, you talking about, well, we don't know how many men that Philistines came with. Now, 3,000 people that went down to get Samson, those were his own people. So I would assume that the number had to be bigger than 3,000 because it scared the 3,000 in the church. So I bet they came deep in number. But when they start seeing that tail whooping, yeah, you know, they didn't want no smoke.
And you said it did quick.
Yeah. You know, so he made light work out of that.
People stacking them on top of each one.
Yeah, that's what he said. I was slaying them and stacking. But again, why is it so hard for us to think that our Father will take care of it?
Because people don't have enough faith and trust that he'll do it.
It has to be our belief in our faith. I mean, because if it wasn't our faith and our belief, we'd have more people at church playing time. We'll have more people giving their sacrificial gifts when it comes down to pastor anniversary, church anniversary, and all those other programs we have. We have more people giving them to the birthday program. You know, so because guess what? We got money to do what we want to do with it. But when it comes to God, we want to shortchange. But he's the best investment ever. He said, give and I shall give unto you. Press down, shake it. I mean, that's a promise. You can't get no better return than the promise. I'll go put money on IBM right now and have 100,000 and they say something bad about the computers or something that start falling, I lost all my money.
We give it back, but say God never broke any of his promise.
No. So he's a promise keeper. And he has promised. Why is it so hard for us to believe? But yet we say we're Christian. We go all the way back to that stimulus check. Someone was looking for that second round. Can't wait. Then Donald Trump was sending a letter like he wrote the check out his own account. We trusted in that. Oh yeah, they giving them.
They call them.
You get yours, I got mine. Watch this. The stimulus check line was so good that some of them prepaid debit card people was giving their stuff out before people even got there. They knew it was good money. But God, who has delivered you and keeps delivering, we want to second guess it. All I'm saying is we need to do better. Verse 20. And it says, and he judged Israel in the days of the Philistines 20 years. 20 years he was a judge. Anybody got something to say before we get into this? Anybody got anything to add?
One thing, I like that, you know, it was interesting how we transferred from a person that was like a no-name, Gideon, and then come to a Nazarene, a person that has been consecrated for this particular purpose, okay, born for this particular endeavor. You know, it's interesting how the author of the pamphlet has put things together. I thought that was interesting. Because we know that Gideon was, his faith was very, very low. Samson, this is vibrant type young man, okay? Had the world on the tip of his finger. Because God was like, he knew it. But Gideon was just out, not knowing it. Knowing that God said, I'm with you, brother. Yeah, but you got to show me something else. I got it down. I thought it was interesting. Next contrast.
There's black too, as Joe said, even in that, out of everything that has been done, he always acknowledged God. And he said, he still is a servant of the Lord. He didn't try to take your credit for nothing. It's always because of God. He gave God the credit.
He had messed up and gave way.
He did get a little proud, get a little boastful when he was killing the Philistines. He just got beyond himself for a moment. And he brought, he came back to reality, especially after he got thirsty. But there is a price to pay when you become more than what you should be. There is a price.
Well, the Bible tells us that the Lord gave him that strength to kill them folks quick.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what he was born to do, to deliver his people
That's right.
from the Philistines. And you find out that Samson was a one-man army. He was a one-man wrecking crew. I mean, did he have his flaws? Yeah, he did. I mean, but yet still, even in his flaws, he still knew who he needed to pray to finish his job and be delivered.
It tells us also that God, with our faults, still can use us. If he commissioned us to do something, he's going to get done. And we are his vessels. We are his tools.
I don't want to say this is fact. Solomon was all, himself was all that you all said that he was not right to discuss prayer unto God. And he broke every one of those vows. It was about the relationship. He did have the anointing to be a shepherd, and he was supposed to be a leader. And he was supposed to do something that he never did, which was he won some battles where he never won before. So he was going to deliver, or like I said, he was going to deliver Israel, but he never did. He won a few battles. And it just goes to show you how sometimes we squander what God has given us and don't accomplish all that he has intended for us to accomplish. So he did all of that, and yeah, he a lot of those times with the jawbone of an ass and took the gates of the city and ran with it. All the things that we hear about. However, he did not do what he was going to do, and that was to deliver his people. And you'll see that he is a last step in a different era of God leading his people toward the day that we're in now. So I want us to miss that all that he did achieve, even at his last feet, he still fell short of what he was born to do.
You said he fell short, Pat?
Yes.
His job was to deliver.
His job was to deliver his people, not to win a bunch of battles.
Yeah.
Because the one thing that I paid attention to in this lesson is that was the golden text. Because the golden text came from Psalms, and it didn't really come from this lesson, it's all the golden text does. And when it said the Lord is my strength, he's not actually really talking about his physical strength. And they're really talking about his belief or his faith in God.
Well, yeah, I mean, he tells us right here, when he said, the Lord is my strength and song. And watch this, and is become my salvation. So not only is he his physical strength, but guess what? He's his spiritual strength. Also, that's where he's getting his pull from. You know, that's where his faith is being strengthened from. It's through God. And watch this, he didn't change his song because to a new song. He's, you know, because that's what God does for us. You know, we ain't got to keep on crying, woe is me. We can sing some old happy days.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Amen. So let's run through these questions. What do we know about Samson prior to Judges 15:9?
Reverend Black, as we already said, he was strong physically but weak spiritually.
So it said he was strong
Physically,
but
weak spiritually.
weak spiritually. What else did we like before verse 9?
About his failures and his successes. About his failures as well as his successes.
Well, we didn't get off into that just yet. His story just started to really begin here. And really all it is going back up. And again, when we do our lesson, it's good to do the related scriptures. Because what they asked you for was to draw from Judges 14, chapter 1. So you go back and what you do is you get the background on who Samson was and what he had done. And
With that, it's saying that God actually condoned Samson's first marriage to a Philistine woman, and that also that God had, it's like, almost like Mary.
I mean, so we know that, guess what, he was at odds with the Philistines because number one, he had married a Philistine woman. And you know, they had killed him and her father. You know, the first wife got given away to the husband. So no, he just been fighting with him since he got with that woman.
He said his mother had a barren womb, and it was of God.
So we found out he has a promise child. So all that's what we learned prior to verse 9 in chapter 15. You understand that?
Amen.
Number 2, why did the Philistines invade Judah at this time? Say, because Samson had burned up their fields and all the other stuff. Yep. Y'all agree with that?
Yes.
3 is, what did the men of Judea want to do with Samson? What do they want to do with him?
And what Philistine?
They want to do the same thing to him that he did to them. Everybody agree with that?
No.
No? What they want to do?
The question was, what did the men of Judah want to do with Samson? They wanted him to go to the Philistine.
They wanted to
Catching him to the Philistine.
so they can avoid any consequences if they were caught for harboring him.
Y'all agree with Reverend? Again, that reads the question. Said, what did the men of Judea want to do with Samson? So his people, again, those were his people. They wanted to capture him and bring them to the Philistines, so the Philistines could fight.
Because he has brought destruction on him. Just him, he alone, has brought destruction on his people. So they were afraid. That was fear.
That was
fear. So they know if they couldn't go to use those 3,000 of them. So they had to come to a compromise. So, and Samson knew it, that's why he said it.
Well, here's the thing in this whole situation, this is what I don't understand about these 3,000 men. When they came, when the Philistines came to them, they asked, why have y'all fallen? Here you go. He said, the men of Judah said, why are you coming up against us? And he said, and they answered, to bind Samson, we come up to do to him as he had done to us. So he said, we ain't come here for y'all. We came here for Samson. Now see, all they had to do really is point him to where he was.
Yeah, but they knew that Samson, if they did that, they know what Samson was done.
He doubled back.
They were going to fight, and they were going to be called to.
Well, Samson, they had to fight anyway because Samson got up there. He come out there, but they didn't have to go deliver him to them. They could have went down there because he was ready to fight. They could have watched him go on down there. They could have got him all when they went down there. Yes, if you got 3,000 men and Samson and killed 1,000 of them, I know 3,000 because at least got 3,000 or 4,000 of them.
If you look at that, they said that you had 3,000 men. So you know the Philistines probably had more than that.
Yeah.
Think about it.
I think it goes more to a mindset.
Yes, mindset.
Listen to what you say, and I'm paraphrasing from the book. Knowing not that we are servants to
Yeah.
the Philistines, so it's a mindset. So they probably had what they needed, or like to say, them plus Samson, and you can't do God out of the equation. They had enough to overthrow the Philistines, but mentally and mindset-wise, they could not visualize that. Much like many of us, our people today, can't visualize certain things. Certain things are just fantasy rather than reality for us. So before we check 3,000, maybe we should, do self-inventory on the things that God's put in you or to us. And we still have a slave's mentality as it relates to the bondage of sin and our inability to overcome the obstacles that the world is placing our way. Again, Solomon, like everybody said, just booked 1,000. You got 3,000. So yeah, they have an army, but after you've been beaten down so long, you have that segment that says, okay, let's just comply. It's better to comply than to ruffle, feathers.
Was it like he had disrespected like the people over him?
Exactly.
And so they all were gonna get in trouble because he disrespected them.
Exactly. Nerve for you to fight on fire.
Don't mess it up for us all, mess with the good old white folks. White folk been good.
It was from the movie Life, but I was
You heard the pastor with his disclaimer. He said it was from a movie. It just got jokes. I don't take take it all serious. Yeah. All right, it says, what did Samson make his fellow Israelites promise?
He wanted to assure him that if he allowed them to take him, that they wouldn't kill him.
Mm-hmm. It said, just don't kill me, because I got some work to do when I get up after this time. I'm going peaceful. When I get up there, it's going to be some smoke in the city.
And you got to great people.
Johnny seen.
What do you think went through Solomon? I mean, I got sidetracked by a question. That's why I was still on Solomon. And I was doing some research on the question of that. What do you think that was on Samson's mind when you have 3,000 of your own people? Coming to, go ahead.
No, don't finish the question.
What do we have? We have so many other people. It's like almost like to some people, no matter what you have, they only want you for what you can do for them. Imagine this man on the line of mine, and then can you imagine the emotional strain that must have had on him, for to have your people to come and lead your way and to hand you over. And these are some of the same people that you've been helping. Our leaders, you've been helping. You've been winning, various skirmishes for them. And now they stand before you. And you're looking like, we got family members like it.
Yes, sir.
And then it kind of really grieves you to your soul, to your spirit, that, no matter how much you do, these people, they only want you for what they can get out.
It kind of remind me of Judas and Jesus. Okay? In the terms that, here I am a disciple of Christ. Yet, I'm going to turn him over to my adversary.
In the corner, they're not for you. They're only there for what they can get out of the
Yeah. Everybody in your corner ain't for you. They're just for the ride. See what they can get up out of.
I'm going to deal with this question. I will deal with it very briefly. And the question was, why, when people said they talk to people who passed on, either through a vision or dream or what have you, why don't they ever talk to people that went to hell? We have two instances in the Bible, one implicitly and one explicitly. One explicitly is when King Saul goes to the witch of Endor. And he's going to, because God has not answered him, so he's going to take matters into his own hand. And so the witch of Endor is still operating. She's still practicing. Most of the warlords and the wizards, according to the text, are in hiding because the king has given a decree that they should be killed. So he goes in disguise to the witch of Endor, and she has a seance, and he wants to call Samuel. And Samuel basically tells Saul that he's going to be where he is, which is in hell.
In hell.
So for the question that was asked online, so there's one instance that we have Lazarus and diabetes, the rich man, although that is the one that's implied, because we have the interaction. And the rich man, diabetes is the title of the rich man, that side of him. So number one, prior to the resurrection, when everybody was hell, we know that Dante's Inferno is not too far off. There are levels to that thing in Reverend Life's work. So you have at least a gulf. And what we know about the gulf that existed prior to the resurrection of Christ is that you could see one another. You could conversate with one another, but you could not get to one another. One place was torment and torture. Just wanted to drop a water to just touch his tongue. Just drop. And when you drop anymore, somebody could go back and tell his family that they're going to come here. Then you have the other part of hell or Sheol that was considered, in other words, paradise of Abraham's bosom, where it was a holding place where we get the incorrect doctrine of purgatory. No such thing as a holding place in between here. There's so many scriptures after the resurrection that tell us that we will be translated or transitioned immediately to the place where we will live out our eternal life. There is no doctrine of annihilation, and science agrees that matter cannot be destroyed totally. So either you're going to hell or heaven. Your body's going to go to back to the dust, but you're not just body. You're three parts. Spirit's going back to God, the gave the soul, the appetite, the emotions. That's part where you're divided and parsed out into where we're going to go, and you'll get one more awakening, and that's for the final judgment, either to be in heaven or to be in the lake of fire. So hopefully that answers that question. I guess people don't want to talk to people who went there. And I think what the intent is that everybody ain't in heaven. I think that's the intent of the question. So when we have these visions of these premonitions, and they are real. The Bible tells us so, and many of us, and many of you, have experienced them at some point. The rest of them are my pay grade.
Five says, how did the Philistines respond when they saw Samson being brought to them? They shouted, they thought they had it going on.
Shouted against.
Six says, what happened when God's Spirit came upon Samson?
Somebody said earlier, he knew the word.
See, he broke the cords and went to work.
The Lord was on.
What is the difference between that, what we just commented on, Samson, and those of us present who accepted Christ?
He said, what was the difference between what happened to Samson and us as new converts when we come to Christ?
The fact that the spirit came and went as God commanded. And Samson, here we did God's spirit on him. When Jesus Christ died, the spirit abided in us all the time. So back in the New Testament, if you look in the New Testament, the spirit came and went as God wanted somebody to do something. But when it became,
The Old Testament.
you know, there's us now. Because Jesus Christ died on the cross for our sin. It's a big deal. Very big deal. That's a big deal. So big.
Good to say it, that's it.
I knew she
He explained it to the G and very clearly that even Samson and all of his might did not enjoy the privilege of having God's Spirit abide in him. He had to wait or tarry for it to come.
7. What weapon did Samson use to battle the Philistine?
Jaw of the donkey.
Fresh jaw.
A new jaw.
Who's the next one?
It says, how might heaps upon heaps, Judges 15 and 16, be a play on words?
Is that what you was piling them up?
Yeah. So I'm stacking on them.
So it said that Samson is,
Yeah, come on.
it said that Samson may have done a play on words, saying heaps upon heaps, meaning the donkeys, what is that? He had made donkeys.
Yeah. You see, you made an ass out of it. That's what he was saying. Sister Barbara David won't say that, but that's what he was saying.
There you go.
You know, Samson was slick with his words. So yeah, they thought they was coming to do something, but yeah. I poured them up heaps upon heaps. Yeah.
Reverend King, in looking into that, I was reading, quoting something that it was Charles Spurgeon, who said the following hero. He said, he pointed out that believer can look at heaps on heaps as of defeating your enemies, heaps of your sins, heaps of your doubts and fears, heaps of our temptations, heaps of many of your sorrows. Yet despite all these victories, fresh changes will come even as deadly thirst and fatigue overcame Samson. Through this all, Samson could count on the fact that the past victory was a promise of a future deliverance. So we're looking at different phases of people on heat, power on power.
Number 9, what did Samson pray for after the battle?
Why?
And how long did Samson judge Israel?
20 years.
That's it.
Got number 11. Wait a minute.
It's 11.
Yeah, well, in the other book, it said, what was the primary function of Israel's judges? It said that they were described as agents of God's judgment. That's from our expositor.
Yeah, yes, she had an expository. She told me what book it was. That was an expository, but that was not in her book. So any questions before we get done? Yay, nay, maybe?
Good lesson.
I got it on Stacy. I'm born.
Was 20 years a long time or a short time?
You know what? I guess 20 years is 20 years. You figure I would say it will probably be a short time considering what he was supposed to have done. For him, because Samson was a young man. And if he would have stayed obedient to the Lord, he probably could have reigned longer than 20 years. But that's just me speaking. That's my assumption.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I have no more questions. Can we get good Reverend Dr. to pray us out with the Father down?
Amen.
Overall,
Ain't nothing wrong with having a country boy in your church.
that's a straw.
My straw hat, it's that towel. Most Heavenly Father, Father God, we thank you for this evening, Father God. We thank you for the lesson that we have received, Father God, on Samson, Father God, and what you were able to do with him, use him, Father God, in a mighty way, Father God. We realize, Father God, that we all have faults, Father God. We are no better than Samson. We may have judged him, Father God, but we know that, Father God, he was commissioned to do a certain job, Father God. We realize, Father God, you have us here for a particular purpose, Father God. We have been commissioned to do a certain job. Father God, I don't know how obedient we have been, Father God. We haven't obeyed your will, Father God. Touch us, Father God. Lead us, Father God, in the way that you desire us to go, Father God. Father God, let our hands not be bound by our family, Father, and our friends, Father God. Let us do the work that you have commissioned us to do, Father God. Father God, we give you reverence, we give you honor, Father God. We ask for forgiveness of our sins and iniquities, Father God. Knowing, Father God, as you, Father God, that lead us every day of our life, Father God. We ask you to bless our teacher, Father God, bless our pastor. Bless those that were able to come this evening, Father God. Bless those that weren't able to be here, Father God. In the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen.
Amen.
That concludes